Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tabbing and pin time. Let's ready to begin. Let's have some fun. My name is Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. Guess what? I built 60 billion of credit over the years. Kind of fun for my clients and myself. Today, I need you to listen and learn. Get that tablet and pen in front of you. Get ready to take some notes because you need to learn to play the game of business. Unfortunately, what you did, sorry to say, but what did you do? You kind of screwed up your credit. 80% of you have bad credit today or bad limits. That's what we do. We're going to put on the screen there something today. So we put on this on the screen. We're going to talk about the market. Wow. The market. Does that mean we're going to go to the grocery store? Does that mean we're going to buy Bitcoin? How about gold? How about silver? How about stock? How about auto income? My process. So today we're going to learn how to play. But you got a choice. You can do what you do today. How's it working for you? You're 75 to 20 years old, and sorry, I think you've been screwing up all along because you don't know how to play it the right way. You're missing rules and tools. First of all, we got to go over here. We got to go SS5. Okay. Then we got to go way over here. We got to go banks. What the heck about banks? Well, banks filed 22,000 bankruptcy last year. They have branch numbers. So what are you going to do now? See, because of the lack of knowledge and what happens with you, you keep going the up and down show. That's what you do every day. Now, I got a couple of problems. I'll tell you the truth. I end up rhyming all the time. My kids have fun with that. You know what? I write both hands at the same time. And I got an IQ off the chart. And we call them those same. So we're going to play my way a little bit, okay? So what we're going to do is understand banks. You know what banks do? They have branches. Wow. Branches. You know what they did last year? They bankrupted them all. 22,000 bankruptcies. What did they do? Now, understand, this is Federal Protection Act, and that's where the automatic stay. What happens today? Let's see what the banks do. Let's just basically do this. Let's have this little triangle here. Let's think about this today. I call it tax balancing. So here we have the IRS or the meanies. All right, IRS or the meanies and the liars. That's okay. Here's the banks doing tax balancing. Here we go. Way over here, the SS5, you didn't pay attention to you. What did it do? It ended up being an SSN. See, the problem with most of you don't realize the SS5 form equals SSN. This is where you screwed up. You don't know that the IRS has a file and a form that we filled out or mommy did. You know what that form does? It actually tracks our taxes and makes us bonded at 35 million apiece. If we play my way, we're going to connect the dots. So remember, SS5, you or mommy filled it out, equals SSN, equals what's called a 1040 tax return. 1040 tax return. Now, my question to you right now would be, do you need 64, 20, or do you need $10,000? I didn't ask you what you want. I asked what you need. Okay, so what I want you to focus on is tax balancing. Tax balancing. Okay, understand this. This means you. Okay, over here we have a choice. Our paycheck is taxed before we get the check. It's taxed before we get the what? The check. So then everything you touch down now is tax, probate when you're gone. So you set up your family for probate, so did your family before you. If we end up doing tax balancing, we're going to focus on this as IRS again over here. Right? The bullies, the liars, that's who they are. The simple what needs to be done. And then here's you. Here's you trying to figure this out. Isn't that fun? Now, if you ever want anything back in your tax return, all you have to do is be a homeowner. This is where it grants the circus clown out there and says don't own a home. They ask $250 million and other things. House payment. 24 years, it's interest. So that offset the taxes so you get your paycheck back. But that's what you have to figure out. Now over here, we got you. Fantastic. And then we have your wife or your spouse, whatever you call. There's two yous. Wow. Did you know under God's eye you became one? And that's good and bad at the same time. So what we have to do is understand how to play. Play the game to win. Do you want to win or you want to lose? It's very simple. Oh, I want to win. Then you better listen to me because you've been losing since day one anyway. So that's what you get to do. You get to play the game. Now, if you click the link below, tap, 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 and share the live, you get some goodies today. I'll give you a bunch of goodies. Is that okay? We're going to play my way just a little bit. Market meltdown. Well, see, you keep using your taxable paycheck to buy Bitcoin. That's called dumb. Then you buy gold. Then you buy silver. Then you buy stock. That's called dumb, 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 dumb. So if we look at this right here on the screen, this is your future. Okay? This is your future. I want you to take a picture. See, it'll last longer. What happens is, if you want, I'll send you a mouse pad. If you DM me, and that's very simple. And I'll pay for the cost for everything for you. You see, I've been trying to play the game for 50 years and doing pretty good. I got 39 million clients and 50 million billionaires, okay? Or 50 million that did authorized user things as well as what division process. You know, I got 50 million people in my database. You know what happens this week? This week, it's very simple. This is my 13th week on TikTok. How am I doing so far? First 12 weeks, I got 40,000 followers. Not too bad. Now, I'm thinking about putting my 50 million people out there online and showing on TikTok having some fun. So guess what we get to do? I want you to think about something. Write down today's date. It is basically February 16, 2026. You see, there's a lot of twos there. It divides in itself. By the way, I wrote see it, believe it, go get it when I was about 12, having fun. You got some choices today. What do we have to do? Now, in the beginning, don't bother to take pictures. You're wasting your time, your camera, and your picture. What do we have to do? Let's think. Do you accomplish every goal you ever had? I do. Why don't you? Did you give up? Did you get your friends and family kind of ripped you off? Got knocked down? You got in that routine and that daily job to pay your bills? Kind of sucks sometimes when you're in the job you hate, huh? There's me in 1981. That's only the highest kick on planet Earth, 13 feet, by the way. Fastest kick, too. Now, the goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? You see, my son even asked me, why did you have 21 cars in the car collection? You know, I answered one question for him. I was bored. So that was me. I was bored. Now, here's the banks. Let's think. Today, let's pretend you have an LLC, okay? How about an LLP? Fantastic. You have a C Corp. You have an S Corp. You have a nonprofit. You have a PC. See, these are the categories that the Supreme Court said they're legal people. So let's write down legal people. I'll show you chapter 18. I'm not here to be a shaping attorney, but I like to teach you how to play. Can we play my way today just a little bit? See, what happens with you get stuck. The reality is you're stuck, and that kind of sucks. Now, I'm going to show you how to get $1 million of credit. Would you like $1 million today, yes or no? Who would like $1 million? Tap the screen. Tap it. Go crazy with it. Share the live. I'll teach you how to get $1 million of credit. $1 million dream if you want to, but you're going to have to listen and follow through. So I like goodies. You like goodies? Every Ferrari and Lamborghini and Mercedes and base all the pieces were a division process. We're talking about divisions a lot. Since I invented them in 1984 and 85, 86. The mansion in the backyard. Oh, the bank, the yacht in the backyard. The largest yacht, Huntington Harbor. Why not? Where do you park yours? I parked mine in the backyard at the time. Okay. Rags to riches. It's very simple. I got born in a taxi. They didn't want me. What do? I got this to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Okay. We play. Now let's fight through the pain. What does this mean? We all get knocked down. But the reality is you have to get up again and again and again. So for me, my first coma I was in as a kid, I was 7 years old, by the way. I used my face to hit the brake at 42 miles an hour. That sucks, huh? I was told to never walk again. That's where I made that promise. If God let me walk, I'd get up and help people the rest of my life. That's what I've done. So we look at God, so it's God, family, and money. That's my focus, God, family, and money. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. Ways to play the game, play to win. So having goals and reaching them, it's not hard for me. I do it all the time. Problem is I know how to put rules and tools together, and the bottom line is so you get to learn connecting the dots. Okay, let's do this. The yacht in the backyard. What do? We took out the yacht next to the race boat to watch the fireworks on July 4th. Fantastic. Next day I get to go in a coma. My life gets stolen. Kind of sucks. You ever had a bad day? That was my bad day. But you know what I did? I got up again and again. And that's what I did. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream estate, having fun. Hey, I got to make her happy. That's the goal. So every piece that we have is a division. Write down division process, please, as we play the game. I always said to myself, as long as I'm moving forward, not falling down, giving thanks to the Father for everything, then basically I'm okay. In Jesus' name, amen. So to play, put your foundation down. Now, understand, I'm going to tell you, I even have a website called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. How's that? Some people think he is. As a little boy being used and abused, what happened? They'd all grumps to go, how you doing, little boy? You know what I do? Oh, it's good. Made me feel better. And they walked away and left me alone. Thank you, Jesus. So I always had a way to reprogram myself. See, I had to do self-motivation my whole life. I wanted to study, read books all the time because one thing, I wanted out of hell. That was just me. I wanted out of hell. You know what it's like? You didn't have a trash can? I do. Kind of sucks. So Today, I want you to focus on how to rebuild your life. But first, number one should be God. Then it should be family. My wife and I, we got married 20 years ago. This will be 21 years this year, called Blackjack. Wow. Families, because wife and husband became one. Got it so far? Then we go get the money because we got to have some fun with the money and the honey, right? Simple. Now, here's our problem. You're a procrastinator, every one of you. You put things off till tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. Congratulations. There's your problem. Today, not tomorrow. I told you to write down today's date, February 16, 2026. DM now, and now. You get the mouse pad for free. Share the live. I'm going to give you free books and goodies. Is that okay? Your procrastination stops today. Get off your assets and go get it. Your excuses are no good. Simple. There's chapter 18. What does it say? Let's focus. Come on. Let's understand. Supreme Court deemed an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC is a legal person. It's right there. It's right there. When they sue that, they sue you. Congratulations, you're a duck and a sheep. You might as well walk around and go quack, quack, quack. Hey, I'm a duck, I'm a sheep. If somebody tells you they don't sue those things, it's a lie. It's like Wyoming, that's a joke. It's a piece of crap. But I'm going to do that too. You do so many things that don't make any sense to me. But again, I'm the #1 registered agent in the world. I've sold 10 times corporations on planet Earth than anybody. So you might want to listen to me a little bit, since I've got 60 billion of credit over the years for my life and myself and my clients too. What does it say again? A legal what person? See, it's on Secretary of State's website. So when they sue it, they sue you. You're the duck and sheep. So if you want to bring the pain home, keep doing what you're doing today. Come on. 80% of you brought the pain home and you screwed up your credit anyway. Is it working? No. What do? We look at, hey, it may sue or be sued. It may what? Sue or be sued. Now, I was kind of lucky. I learned to listen. My greatest gift for me is listening. And that's what the biggest gift is hearing what they said. Mrs. Hope, because my mom and dad didn't want me, I got thrown away and I got to go Mrs. Hope. She drove me out. She called me a piece of you-know-what in the corner. Don't talk to that piece of what in the corner. Do you know what they had? They had a poker game every Wednesday night. Listen to the poker game. They said a corporation's a legal person. What? Guess what they said? It's chapter 18. I didn't know what it meant. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Whee! Next door is the library. Man, what does this mean? You know what she said? Nothing. She was rude. She walked away. She wasn't used to a little kid asking intelligent questions, but that's what she did. 5 minutes later, she came back. Here's a microphone. Here's the book. I read the book. See, here's your problem. You're not connecting your dots. I'm going to tell you that's your biggest mistake. You. Today, I want you to look in the mirror. I want you to fire yourself and hire me because you suck. Sorry. I think what you do sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It really pisses me off because you have the ability to change your life if you want to. The lie, you tell yourself every day, oh, the LLC protects me and my family. Baloney. You signed for the car. You signed for the building. You signed for the credit card. Are you crazy? Maybe you are. I don't know. So we do this. Understand this means one thing. This is a management company. Did you know every rich and famous person, every banker or sister in the city, they have a management company? They don't allow their parent company to do business because they don't believe in being silly and dumb. So let's understand. Let's do this. Don't just watch me. Write it down. Put it here. That'll be up to you. If we do this correctly in 1984, let's write it down. 1984, the division process was born because I invented it. Isn't that fun? I do things that don't exist if they don't exist because I have to create it because it doesn't exist. And how am I going to do it? So that's how I process information. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's put 9 over here in the front of it. What do we do? If a branch of a bank can bankrupt a piece, a grocery store, a city can, what do? We create a line of defense. So let's write down the line of defense. Your problem has been you the whole time. Line of defense, like the house. Can you imagine how many of you buy a house joint with your spouse? That's the dumbest thing you ever did anyway. Why? Lose the house, they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you both have crappy credit and an IRS problem. Congratulations. You have to plan the problem. You understand this? Plan the problem. The house should be escrow closed, homestead trust. Only one of you be the duck and sheep who signed for the house because you're both controlling the trust. So they have the backup for a backup. You understand? Backup for backup. Now, the next problem you have is you have the ability to have 3 divisions of me. Write down divisions of me, please. Okay? division of me. It's very simple. I want you to have 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. And if you're not trying, you might as well give it up. That's how it works. So we're going to have the line of defense for ourselves and our family. Now, I need you to write down a word called and. Come on, let's write it down. And. When you see the word and in any contract from now on, all right, Ray Reynolds tells you, Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, hey, you, cross that sucker off. You write down the word or and initial it, because that's what sticks you in probate. And that word, because one of us is going to pass before the other one passes, and means I can't sign the contract. You got it so far? I want you to understand you can use an SS4 and you get as much as you want, but your problem is you got an SS5. Ooh, bitty. An SSM. Do you like being a duck and a sheep? Is that what it is? That's you enjoy this or something? I don't get it. Why would you want to be a duck and a sheep? Makes no sense to me, but maybe I can pay attention a little bit, connecting your dots. The building I'm standing in, the one next door, I have a division of me, and I signed it as Ray Reynolds and used my SS4, and that's what I did. I'm allowed to use SS4, and that's the ability to do this. Very simple. I missed. That's terrible, huh? I usually don't miss. We get to play the game to win. So I know that my son around here, someone's going to find me another blue pen. I think there's a bucket behind here. We'll have some fun because he got to join me today, have some fun. Now understand, my goal is this, okay? I have 6 beautiful kids and a beautiful wife. And that's what the ultimate goal is, the beautiful wife. And the kids too. That's down there, I'm sorry. Okay? So what do we get to do? We play the game to win. Is that the goal? I want to win. Do you want to win? Now, remember, I became a chess master at 13. Nobody would play with me. Even in my book, to put a chess game in front of it. I get to beat everybody. It's fun. When I play my son chess or checkers, I block the whole game in about 16 moves. He goes, how do you do that? How do you do that? It's just fun. He's learning the hard way because sometimes I let him win just once in a while. Not very often. What do? We get to play the game to win. What a concept. We get to do that. So the lease, the building, the car, you signed for it. Congratulations. All right, when you in your car today, I want you to turn on the radio. I want you to listen to your car. It's going quack, quack, quack. I'm a duck and a sheep because you are. Isn't it ridiculous that you had your car registered to you? Oh, don't worry, that yellow book about the trust. It tells you to put your car in your trust. The dumbest thing I ever saw in my life. That book is a piece of crap. The first 4 things are wrong. Put your car in your trust. So the car is owned by the trust. When you get a bumpity bump, they sue the trust. You just you open Pandora's box. Why would anybody do dumb? I don't understand. People are not dumb. You're not dumb. You follow dumb all the time. Sometimes I do too. What do we get to do? We get to repackage ourselves my way. Why? Because your way sucks. Now, if you don't have a corporation, I've been giving them out for free for 50 years now. It's right here. Come on. Tap the screen. Share the live. Show the world. It's right there. See, I don't know why Brian here spent $4,700 for a corporation, and the attorney was what? Practicing law. His wife, when she found out I told her it's free, she went like this. He hit him. Hit him again. You took taxable money. You pissed it away for a stupid attorney. You don't know what he's doing anyway. He's practicing law because he ain't got it right yet. It's crap. Corporations have been free since day one. My first corporation cost me $10. You got $10? That was when I was 9.5, called Helping Hand Industries. You know what nowadays? It's $30. Wow. You got $30? Can you imagine you roll the dice, go, wee? But then you got these silly clowns out there. You need 5 LLCs. No, you don't. You need 1. Because 5 in California costs you $5,000. That's in the link tree. There you go. You didn't take your picture? You blew it. Simple. Hey, I told you to do something. Do it now, my way. The family, that's number 1. Actually, number God's for number 1. Family is, guess what? God, family, money. I like that. The house, escrow, closed, homestead, trust, only one of you on the loan. Now, you got a problem because when they sue her, they sue you, they sue her. Wow, what do we do? It's called a marriage agreement. Car, I don't understand. This makes no sense to me, okay? You have a car, fantastic. Let's write down the word car. Wow. Registered owner. Do you know today, if you're in a bumpity bump, they're going to sue you and take everything you got away? That's how it works, because you didn't plan the problem. Let's pretend you're going to listen to me 100%. What a concept. We're going to go here and have a division. Write down division of me. Please write it down. Division of me. I like that. Have 3 of these. I want 3 divisions of me. I want this one to be for contracts. So I put C in there for contracts. There you go. This is for supply for cash credit. Oh, goody. Then I want cash credit cards. Is that right? Now, I want you to focus on this real here. Division of me, division of me. Got it so far? Here's your problem. If you put your car registration into the trust, that's called dumb. That's what the book tells you to do. Let's control everything, not own anything. It sounds good. There's 1,000 steps, rules, and tools to that. And most of what they put in that book is crap. What you're going to do is listen to me. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Ready? Play. What are we going to do? Register an owner. Wow. It's going to be a division. Woo, doggy. See, what happens is if they sue the division, you get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw the sucker away. You build a line of defense like the bank does, the grocery store does. See, the problem, you watch all these rich and famous people do things that I teach them how to do it, and you don't do daily squat. You bring the pain home. Stop it, please. So what do we get to do? Car. No. I mean, it's like anything else. You know, my wife made a comment one day. Honey, why do you have 21 cars? Why not? I was bored. She says, you can't drive them all at the same time. Here's one of the Lamborghini keys. I don't care about the damn write-off. I care about the liability. If I'm sued, they sue my wife. No, they can't do that. What about all the goodies? I don't lose my goodies. You want to lose your goodies? I don't have any goodies. I learned a long time ago not to have any goodies at all. The yachts, the boats, the race boats. Goodies. So I want you to focus on division process. Can you do that for me today? Can you write it down again and again? See, I've been studying the law in the county since I could walk. I taught myself how to read as a little boy anyway. Memorized all the words. We the people. One of my theses was international constitutional law. Isn't that fun? We the people. What? Supreme Court said, what? These are legal people? Huh. If they're legal people and they get sued to those people, and the one controlling gets sued too. That's you, by the way. But if you have a division under the corporation, it's a management company. I mean, I remember having my Jack in the Box I bought when I was 19. That was fun. My Subway sandwiches, that was fun. My 31 flavors. Okay, my shopping centers. By the way, in 1984, this year here, I was known as the king of satellite television. Manufactured, distributed, making hundreds of millions of dollars. It was fun. But I had a problem. 1984, I got this letter in the mail from Sacramento, California. It said, franchise tax fee. What? See, in California, you have to pay $800 to $1,000 franchise tax fee. Just say you got a piece of paper. It's a waste of money. I went to Sacramento. I asked a basic question. Could I create an entity under a corporation or LLC and called it a division process? I wrote all the rules and tools. They said, create a form or modify one. And I got it approved in 85, 86. See, your problem is you, for your lack of knowledge, not connecting your dots. I guarantee if you do what I tell you to do in 12 months, you'll have 10,000 to 100,000 a month. You'll build $1 million company. I'll guarantee it in writing. Would you like that? But you got to do one thing, follow through and get off your assets and go get it. I'm sorry, half of you are friggin' lazy. Lazy. You want it for free. I want everything. That's why your life's working out so good, right? So winning the game of business. Can you imagine? I put this out there in 1976. In 1976, I decided to show people what I was doing. I had 12 patents and I had 26 patents. I invented the word car finder, and car finder, I created that too, making money, having fun. So I put this out there literally in 1976. Driving a Lamborghini. I tested out from T-Week or junior high. I went to Coast College. I was 16. So don't tell me the days today are better than before. That's BS. It's all good. It's called get off your assets and go get it. The reality you have with people is, hey, they're probably lazy. They don't have to realize one thing. 1986, I put it out there. 1976, 86, I wanted it. 85, 86, division process, updated in 1990. That's just a winning game of business. Winning the game of business is kind of fun, right? So what I did is I had corporations. That's what they did. No problem. Then I realized something in 85, 86, division process was born. I created the books for dummies. That's why I wanted to call it at least books for dummies. See, when I do something new, I feel like a dummy. But that name was already taken. So I basically called it the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the Blueprint for Success, 12 book CDs. Now, every Tuesday, all right, Orange County, every Wednesday, Bonneville, LA, every Thursday, Ontario, every Saturday, Long Beach. 32 years being the second largest advertiser in California. All right. I've been helping people for 50 years twice a day. All right. 6 days a week. I made a promise when I was 7. Maybe you'll keep your promise today and follow through. I hope so. So far, you've been not doing that as well. So what do we do? The Millionaires Founders Kit was very simple. The blueprint of success, sold it to Bonaventure for $5,000 a set. I did it for 32 years. It's kind of fun. I had one of the number of info commercials in the world. Info commercials. Yeah, wait, there's more. Hell, I wrote that. Did you know I was coaching Carlton Cheats people behind the scenes? Dave Delgado and Russ Dalby, and even some download pretty people. But unfortunately, when he got arrested, he killed himself in the prison. So God rest his soul, his beautiful wife, little girl. So guess what you get to do today? If you want a copy of the 12 books and CDs, the full foundation of the Millionaires Founders Kit, there's your link tree. It's right there. Okay, not 5,000, about $500 now. Okay. If you want to send the dollars a different way, you get a bigger discount. There you go. Take a picture. It lasts longer. Every one of you need these books and CDs. It gives you the foundation you've been looking for your whole life, by the way. What do? What do we do? It's very simple. Share the life, share the life. Why would I share the life, Ray? Because I asked you to. I want you to. I want you to help me help you. Is that okay? What if we help each other? What a concept would this be? Let's understand what this actually means today. What we would do flat out is basically I'd give you some books for free, having some fun. Would that be okay if we had a little fun today? I like having fun. So what do? Number one, I want to give you the book for the kids. I would like you to download this book for yourself and your kids. Download 2 copies, one for you to read it and one for your kids. Simple. It's called Starting Out Right. Now let's understand something. Because you didn't know rules and tools, there's your big problem. I'm Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I was a consultant for TRW in the late 70s, training Ken Yarborough. And then I came up with a couple of things back then. The oldest card in fluctuation, sticky on the card. I had to explain this to Ryan the other day when he asked, what's fluctuation? Since you bought my book 15 years ago, you think you'd know to read the book. Oh, well. Fluctuation is very simple. Sticky behind the card. You see, here's a 50 and a 10. The $10,000 card today, if I jack it up past 29%, all right, I'd be in the yellow or the red. So what do? You keep it under 29%. This is a 10. I like to get you 7 of these. By the way, this is a 50. I get one of these. Is that okay? Here's your problem. Not only your lack of knowledge is why you bring the pain home, but you don't have more credit than you need. You need that as well. Everybody needs 100,000 of credit for safety. They gives you 71,000 of safety credit in case you have a blank day, what month or year, and all crap happens in your life. So I'd like to give you the free book. Is that okay? Now, when I wrote a book with Ken Yarborough in 1987, I didn't like it. It bothered me. Why did it bother me? Simple. Ken, I think he wanted to lie a little bit. In the back of my books, it always showed me the highest kick on the planet, 81, one of the cars in the car collection, and one of my mansions in Elligot, California, which I built when I was 16, and one of the yachts. Is that okay? Why not? So I made it, and I didn't like the book, so I put it on the shelf. I'd like you to think about something today. All right, the next book became basically red, and it's all called Winning the Credit Game. I'd like to do that for you for free. See, I think credit repair is a fraud. I think they're a bunch of damn crooks. Fair Credit Reporting, if you read it today, it says can't collect money up front, but they do every day, and they rip you off. Don't worry, half the set's coming back anyway. You have to rebuild yourself. The other thing's crap. When I wrote this system and helped set the system up in the first place, I came up with a book called Prove It or Remove It because I wanted to make sure there's a counterbalance. There's letters in here for you to basically do. It's free. Now, if you don't do it here as a free download, it's about $50. There you go. All right, so what do? Free if you share the live. Are you sharing the live? Are you sharing the live? Are you sharing the live or not? No, guess not. Forget it. Nobody gets the books today. Nobody gets it. Why would I give it away for free if you're not going to help me help you? See, it's a win-win situation. We help each other. Would that be, oh, there it goes. Wow. Now, my next goal, because I got, 40,000 followers. I got to get to 50 by next week. I'm going to make sure I got 500,000 within the year or more. If I transfer my 15 million people, I can do that too. Now, so in the book, you're going to find out something. Do yourself a favor at the back of the book. You'll see a picture of my Lamborghinis and me. But they're not mine. They belong to a corporation. I'm not silly enough to put the books in my name. Is that okay? Or even the cars and all these pieces? Why would you ever be a duck or sheep? So download the kid book, download articles if you don't have them right now, and then winning the credit game. Is that okay? If you DM me, I'll give you the mouse pad. But if you don't, forget it. Why would I want to spend the proceeds on you if you want to help me? Got it? There's the book. Read it, download it, learn your rules and tools. What I set up in the 70s and 80s and 90s. But again, it's free. Got it so far? So we play my way. All right. Now, Federal Trade Commission says credit repairs are fraud. That's just my opinion. I think credit repair sucks. The bottom line is very simple. What do we get to do? Okay. The Credit Services Act says the same thing. You have to have a bond, licensed and bonded nonprofit, but they're not that. So they even indicted, like I said, Daniel, the credit repair cloud. $3 million going to probably put him in prison where he belongs. So today, there's that free book. There's your download. Okay, take a picture. As long as you share the live, it's free. Send it to all your friends and family today so you get the free copies. Why not? Everybody get 1 million copies today. Why not? I sold that in over 1 million copies anyway, so we have to play the game. All right. Now, you probably might have some debt problems, okay? Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. How about we get a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, and it's a free copy as well. Load yourself with knowledge. Know the rules and tools, because everything else is a bunch of crap. Okay, I like facts. Got it so far? So here's you. Your lack of knowledge is what? It's where you bring the pain home. Lack of knowledge is why you bring the pain home every day. Why would you bring the pain home? You never had to. You never had to. But again, it's up to you. So time after time, you keep procrastinating, and what do? You're not connecting your dots. That's your fault. What did you do? Well, you sit at the kitchen table. Wow. You know what you did with your friends and family? You said, honey, we're going to start a business today. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get it anymore, hop the house. We're all going to be dumb. And congratulations. That's what you did. How about we never bring the pain home? How about we stop bringing the pain home? How about we do it my way for a while? What do? See that SS5 form right there? I told you about it. It's right in front of you. You filled it out, or mommy did. The IRS has one on their file every day. They bond us up to $35 million a piece, and you're taxed on your paycheck before you get the leftover. Doesn't that kind of suck? What do? Wow, there's the SS4. Now, I asked them if they're the IRS at the time when I got my SSN, SS5. You see, let's read this SS4. Employer, line on the top, then it says what? Entity. Did you know an entity is a division? Oh, how about basically it says individual person. Are you a person right there? As a person, you get an SS4. So you can get 3 of these. Is that okay? As long as you have no intent to do fraud. If you have the intent to do fraud, I'll be in court. That's why I get you a court of law. Got it? You don't screw up my program. We play my way for a while. So the SS5 equals SSN and 1040. Then you tax everything you do because the way you do things is that tax balancing. The SS4 allows you in the corporation and the LLC and all the pieces you got in the SSN to become one. Let's become one. Your S Corp should become or your LLC should become an S Corp, by the way. C Corps are double tax. Turn that to S2 when you make money, please. But this is my opinion. We get to play. We get to win. See, when I set up that dashboard in 1987, I did that, me, working for TRW in Ken Yarborough. I set up a dashboard that allowed tax ID. Isn't that good? Tax ID. You know what that did? It allowed me to build literally over $60 million of credit. Would you like to play yet? See, if you don't have a card, a lot of times I add you to my card because I don't believe in secure cards at all. I think they're crap. And when people like Ryan suggest you get a Capital One, that's an inquiry. No. What do? We're going to play my way for a while. Is that okay? I like my way. So that was in 1987. I told you that before. Got it so far? All right. Now, the NACB certified me. Woo, doggy. Why? Because I created the 29% rule. 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So that's why they gave me a certificate. Wow. Isn't that far out? Another piece of paper to add to the wall. I just put them in the closet or the shelf. Okay. See, life teaches you life when it kicks your ass out. All cards fluctuate but 2. That's where you need that sticky behind the card. The sticky. You got to dummy proof this. All cards fluctuate but 2. Wow. So the gold and platinum cards do not fluctuate. In other words, they don't have a utilization problem. And then what? They're unlimited up to $1 million. And on top of that, you get a paid overtime limit for about $100,000. So what if we do this? What if today we take my wife's cards? And I use my wife's because there's always some turd going, you really got the cards? There's always a turd everywhere you go. So here's my beautiful wife's cards right here. $100,000 paid over time limit. I'm limited up to $1 million. So I take the gold or the platinum here. I get 9 sisters. Oh, let's get 9 sisters on this one. Do you realize you can have $2 million just on the American Express card? And they're so busy asking you, would you like 99 more? How many would you like? See, if you don't learn to play by listening to me, that's your own fault today. There's that rhyming thing you do all the time too. Skippity dippity do. Let's have some fun. 750 score. Always, but it's up to you. So knowing your numbers, get ready to take a picture, not to be on the screen. Got it so far? You're going to take a picture. Isn't that fun? So what happens on a $500 card, it's only good for $145. 2,000 is $580. 5,000 is $1,450, and 25,000, $7,250. So I need to get you 100,000 of credit. But you, 80% of you jacked it up, got stuck. Kind of sucks. So now I got to learn how to get a step kind of loan and different ways to pay it down anyway. So I can get you supply and credit. Supply ends up keeping cash, okay? So let's see. Your Social Security card, that's at SS5. Watch what happens. All right, that's your first job. Wow, you're taxed and everything you do. Fantastic. Doesn't that suck? I don't like being taxed and everything I do. So what do? You got that SS4 now compared to the 2. We connect the dots. That'd be kind of fun. I like that. Now, I want you to think about bankruptcy today. I don't want you to file one. I want you to understand what happens. All of a sudden today, you have a old blankety blank day, month, or year, whatever happens to you. Some of you fall bankruptcy. Did you seal your record? No. Why not? Why'd you go to a bankruptcy attorney? If you're not losing a house or a car, why would you bother to file it anyway? They sold you a bankruptcy. What do you think they're going to sell you? An ice cream or a pickle? They sold you what you think. No, they told you what they wanted to sell you. See, bankruptcy shouldn't be done unless you're losing a house or a paycheck today, because there's other ways to play the game, but that's just my opinion. I'm not here to be sapient attorney. Look at the code. It allows SSA and SS4. I can only get one of these. So that means I'm a duck and a sheep. I get many of these. Ooh, goody. I could play to win, never bring the pain on my family ever again. You want to play yet? Let me know. What do? Let's show you some crappy credit. Ford collections? Oh, my goodness. Now, I'm an affiliate to 119 creditors. I'm an affiliate. That means I can add my history to help you build credit. Is that all right? Here we go. They have a 487. Their credit sucks. Look at it. It's terrible. Okay? And I get them a card for $300 with no inquiry. Okay, is that okay? Oh, is that okay? Now we play it. How about a bankruptcy? Oh, boo-hoo. No credit at all. Here's $500. Wow. All right, here's 11 collection accounts, and they only have no credit, so I give them basically $500. Understand? I want you to write down rapid rescore, rapid refresh. Write it down now. 49 years ago, consultant TRW, Ken Yarbrough, Hal Stokes, all these people, I came with the concept of rapid rescore. If you were in a rapid rescore today, your credit would go way up. It creates green lights. Now you get credit to reduce your debt over the place. You have to play teeter-totter a little bit. Teeter-totter, there's nothing wrong with that. We just have to rebuild it. Humpty Dumpty time. 11 collection accounts. Okay. Here's a 701. Wow. And they have crappy credit and they have collection accounts. That sucks. How about 3,000? Is that okay? $3,000, no problem. How about we have what? 11 collection accounts again? This had $3,000, right? So 3,000 credit with 11 collection accounts, they have no credit at all. My dashboard does a lot of good in helping people build their credit again and again as an affiliate. And I invented rapid rescore and rapid refresh 49 years ago. You might want to play. Look at it right there. Come on. If you do what you're told to do, guaranteed in writing or your money back, you're 750 and above if you do what you're told. Would you do that? Costs about $500. It's not too bad. So what do? For about $500, we can push our score up a way, get some green lights, and reduce our debt all over the place. That'd be kind of fun. But the difference is when someone does a $500 program with me, I give them $5,000 of credit for the fun of it. So I give them 10 times their investment because I want to make sure they end up having fun with me and tell the world about Ray Reynolds and Godfather Credit. Oh, there we go. Now, this is only during the live now. If you don't do it now, you blew it. That's okay. You can always call the office and pay later. It's simple to do. What do? Now, take your picture right now. It'll tell you how it pushes up personal credit score, how it recalculates, help you get credit to reduce your debt over here and balance your score to 750. It's right there. Come on. Take your picture. If you did it today, that's the price. Normally it's $1,000, but it's up to you. So 750 score. They start at 419, but you have to be part of the program. So that means you and I have to work together. Isn't that fun? I'm online twice a day, Monday through Friday, and 6 times on Saturday for 50 years. Where the blank you been? I gave you one of my books, or you buy a book, I'm going to read it to you. When you buy a nifty box of crap from Alex, that's crap. I don't know why you'd buy a box from a guy that's basically a drunk driver and his wife who's a drug dealer, but maybe that's what you like. Okay. Here's a 651. All right. I gave him 116 points. Over here, I got 132 points. What does this do? See, understand on one side, there's no green lights. So the other side, green lights. So if I rebuild them, green lights give me this possibility of credit to reduce my debt. It'll take credit to pay down and balance the debt across the board, by the way, unless you win the lottery. Then you're going to find all your friends and family at the door knocking and saying, you owe me money. There's that chapter 7. Damn. At chapter 7 with no credit, here's their first card, $500. Oh, goody. Now, I want you to call this number. Oh, you're not ready? Okay, forget it. We'll just go to the back on the side. Let's skip it. You're not paying attention. See, if you're paying attention, you're learning to play my way. I want every one of you today to take all your personal bills, your utility and credit cards, automatic payment, and paperless. Come on. Automatic payment, paperless. I would like you to make an extra payment or two per month on your credit cards. I'd like you to get off the national mailing list, okay? I created a program for basically Tier W called Fast Pay, Quick Pay years ago, and they're still using it to this day. Could you imagine today if you got off the national mailing list, call 888-567-8688 and opt out for 5 years or a lifetime? You never get any more junk mail. They're selling you information every 5 seconds, probably more than that. There's the phone number I told you. Call it now, later today and get off the damn mailing list, but it's up to you. Remove yourself. Have some fun. Protect your assets. You're going to find out more information from me in one day than you found in a lifetime. I'm going to make sure you have information you can change your life today. If you have a problem with all your jacked up credit, take your supply credit from a corporation, turn it supply into cash. It's about $51,000, by the way. So you got to reduce your debt. There's always a way to do that. Got it so far? If we play. Now, 18 years ago, as an affiliate, I got American Express and all the cash applications to do something. They put division process on every cash application for 18 years. You can't find one that doesn't have it, but you don't know how to do it anyway. So what do? Woo, that's about it. Let's do this. If you join my referral program, give me 5 referrals today, I'll build you $1,000 of credit for free. You want to be an affiliate, you can do that too. I'll send you some money. It's simple to do. You can make $500 to $1,000 a day if you want to. Okay, we play. There's a phone number called the office right away too. Now, what's happening today, because it's President's Day, we got some goodies today. When the day's over, forget it. It's a mindset. See, I looked at it this way. If I can touch it, I can kick it. That was just me just jumping up 13 feet in the air going, wee. See it, believe it, go get it. That's a mindset too. I had to motivate myself. Okay. Now, I had a problem. Now, remember, I was 17 and a half, driving a Lamborghini Countach, going to auctions, have 19 houses. Oh, goody. I went into this thing about payphones. I saw it in the newspaper. They said at the conference I could get a payphone for $1,600. This is to make $300 a month. Okay. So if it makes $300 a month, it's $1,600. How many months would it take to get to the point I make a profit? It's a numbers game. See, numbers never lie, only people lie. I stood up in that conference and said, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. Kept going back again and again, and about 20% of the people complain. Like some of you, 20% of you complain about everything in this world, blah, 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 blah. It's time to get off your assets and go get it. By the time I kept buying routes after routes after route, I had 22,000 routes. I was doing $6.6 million a month. Is that good? It's not me, it's a corporation. Now, I created something called auto income. I didn't know what to call it. We're going to call it passive income, I don't care. I called it auto income. So let's do this. Let's pretend you're going to play with me. You're going to do what you're told to do. What a concept. Today, we're going to get basically $100,000 on a credit card from a gold card. All right, from the parent company times 9 more, it's $1 million of credit right there. Gold or platinum or both. That's all we have to do. If I have 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit, I want 9 locations of something. So maybe this is real estate. Okay, no problem. We do that too. Real estate up and away. But again, it's going to be your choice. Now, this is number 18. So you control your income based on division process. If you have 3, that's 30,000. You have 6, that's 60. You have 9, that's $100,000 of income per month to a corporation. If you do what you're told. What a concept. Could you imagine if anything went wrong? Wow, what do? I do what the bank does. I disconnect, I incorporate, and throw the sucker away. I keep the good pieces. Your problem is you didn't learn how to play. Maybe you'll listen today and we'll have some more fun too. What do? So let's do this. Go back to basics to my original book I put out there when I was 16 called What? Winning the Game of Business. Wow. Okay, we play my way. Now, I've written 67 books so far. I've written other ones as well, having fun. We lay in bed and after my kids and my wife and I pray every day. And my son tickles me, or I tickle him. I'm not ticklish, but he has fun. I write little books because I rhyme all the time too. We get into laugh and have fun. Isn't that good? We got to play. So that's what we do. Take a picture. 10 auto incomes? Why not? I created auto income in 1887. I had a problem. I got 16 escrows closing on a daily basis. I went out of hand. I couldn't do it all. I asked my clients if they'd like to be my soldiers. Ever since then, they want a piece. They want a piece. Would you like a piece? You could change your life today if you want a piece, but it's going to be up to you. I call it auto income to this day. Very simple. Now, let's take a picture. It's right there. If you had a corporation or an LLC, whatever you want to call it, 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit, what do you have? 100,000 a month. What would we do? It's very simple. We would take the line of credit I build you. I'd build it for you. The line of credit. I call this checkbook money. Checkbook, we're going to write it down. Or maybe we're going to take basically the American Express blueprint loan. You're going to write a check to escrow. So using borrow money that I built for you, you didn't do a damn thing for anyway, and you put it in escrow. Now you get auto income. After all the bills are paid, the manager kind of makes sure the money you use for that escrow, they pay back the payment before you get paid. The average is about $3,200 a month. We're not rich. We're never going to be rich. But that's to the corporation. That's guaranteed. By the way, what happens from you? This is a legacy from now on. Basically, what you do is play. That's an income. Corporation. Now you get to decide your paycheck. How much of a paycheck do you need to break even to do tax balancing? Now do it 10 more times. How about 50,000? That's $200,000. Let's go for storage unit fourplex, 5,600. Let's go for 75,000, 5 people plus me, $7,500 a month. Let's go for a Wendy's restaurant and basically whatever we want to do. 9 divisions plus me, there's $1 million. It's about $96.20 a month. So if you today wanted to have Bitcoin, all right, gold, silver, whatever your stock trading, and then you want to do other things like auto income, you're building a legacy. You're also building 100,000 a month if you want to. See, when you use taxable paycheck to buy Bitcoin, that's just dumb. Gold, silver, stock trading. I don't understand. Why would you use your own money that's been taxed to do it again, to pay more tax again and again? I call that dumb. Take your picture. That's your parent company. Your parent company is going to have division process because I said so. We're going to play like I did in my Lamborghinis. They're not mine. They belong to the division of corporations and the real estate and all the pieces. At one time, I had $2.2 billion in real estate, just having fun. Don't you do this too? Kind of fun. When I was 26 years old, I got $2.6 billion in structure. What am I going to do? Have more fun. That's 1,013 divisions. You understand that? 1,013. Okay. See, it's your turn. Would you like a turn? Would you like a turn? Would you like me to hold your hand so you don't screw it up? It'll be up to you. What do? We play. All right, what do you do? Now, I got to blueprint you first. What does this mean? I believe you and I have to be on the phone about an hour with your partner of life. Okay, I believe we got to fix you. I got to put Humpty Dumpty back together my way. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Did you file a bankruptcy? Did you seal it? Do you have a tax problem? Did you mess up Chase or American Express? Do you have a family? Do you have a husband? Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Corporation or LLC? What do you got? Do you have 18 divisions yet? Not yet. Okay, got to do that. How about irrevocable trust like John D. Rockefeller did? Someone this morning said he didn't like him. I don't care if you like him. The reality is very simple. John D. Rockefeller in 1934, irrevocable trust. They never brought pain home. He had so many foundations, it's ridiculous. You see, if you don't have irrevocable trust, it's called crap. Everything else is crap. Listen to Howdy Doody. Sell your LLC to the trust. The IRS has a question. What was compensation? He said, sell it. There's a mistake. Car, I already told you, it's division. Why would you be a registered owner? You see, the registration in that car today has your home address on it. I'd like it to be a mailing address. Is that okay? Driver's license, insurance, same thing, please. Change it today. House. Now, residual income, I call it auto income. Did you know in my book when I was 15, I wrote down cash flow a few per time? I wrote it. So this is what happens. When it comes to a blueprint call, it's about $3,000. The office, we discount it online to about $2,000. Okay, no problem. Today, if you did it on President's Day, it's $1,000. Do it today. You're stuck with me and your partner of life today, not tomorrow. That's $1,000 if you did it today. Call the office, scan it in the link tree, have some fun. Simple. Now, if you play with me for 3 months, I'm going to build you $50,000 in credit. Now, I'm probably going to get you $350,000. I always overbuild. Is that okay? Would that be okay if I overbuild you? Let me know. I need that. I actually have you sign a piece of paper that says, I'll let Ray overbuild us. This is only 6 cards, $50,000 each. That's $350,000. Oh, that's per the corp. Now let's do it for every division. Would that be okay? I always pick on Chase because they have no interest rate up to 22 months. Would you like $350,000 per division yet? Let me know. I told you I like to build you $1 million of credit. So sign that form that says over popping. Is that okay? Now, if I get you $50,000, it's $4,000 for the package. Now you're stuck with me. I got to rebuild you. I got to rapidly score you, add history, corporation, division process, all the pieces, and then I'm going to line up some packages for you. I'm going to let you choose which storage unit you want, which laundromat, EV charging station, car wash, and all the pieces. Now, understand something. I wrote books 47 years ago about laundromat, car washes. 2 of my clients, you need a laundromat car. They're out there, social media. No, you want to own them, not want to run them, okay? That's $3,000 or $3,999 if you want it today. But if you don't, it's up to you. So you're stuck with me every 4 weeks and 6 times a week, or actually 6 times a week. All right, twice a day, Monday through Friday and all day Saturday. There you go. You know, the classes for free, even the paid ones. Wow, 6 months, I'm going to build you $100,000 of credit, $7,999. Okay. How about you go after a Jack in the Box? I bought my first one when I was 19. Did you? Storage unit. How about a gas station with a store so we can get some more? Oh, kind of goodies. So it's in the link tree. Take a picture. Now, if you want to play, we can play this way too. Everything comes with rebuild and all these other things to rebuild your credit. I don't really believe in credit payer. 9 months, $150. Would you like basically a hotel? Would you like an apartment complex? That's about 12 grand. All right, it's kind of expensive, but it actually changes your life. You basically wasted all that in all your life anyway. This is going to get you up to $100,000 a month. And I'll hold your hand. We'll sing Kumbaya. It's in the link tree too. All right. If it's a 12-month program, that's every 4 weeks we talk on the phone. And during that, we can have some calls as well if we need to as well. What do? Well, I like apartment complex, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, and some things, and maybe a McDonald's or 2 in storage unit. So here we go to do. 12 months, that's $200,000 of credit, $200,000. Okay, it's about 16 grand. You get to write off anyway. Guess what we get to do? How about I build you credit as you get into a program with a deposit or whatever you can afford today, or if you want to go, expedite everything, you can do that too. And you use the credit, I build you to keep paying for the services. It finances itself. So it takes away all your excuses, by the way, is what it does. So it's in the link tree too. Today, you can call 800-254-9506 and talk to one of the specialists that are here today, now. Prices that are good today and President's Day is good today, not tomorrow. What do? We accomplish our goal. Why not? I did. Why don't you? So if you share the life, guess what you get? All the goodies as well. You always get your free mouse pad if you want about your future. If you DM us, it's very simple to do. I like goodies. Don't you like goodies? My wife loved her favorite kitchen, by the way. Or the islands and everything else is double everything. She loved that kitchen the most. But guess what? Someone stole her life while I'm in a coma. Kind of sucks. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Never let anybody steal your peace. Like I tried to explain to Ryan the other day on the phone call online. Simple. Why lose your peace? All right. It's what God gave you to keep. But anyway, Analytical 750. They basically, I don't like Credit Karma. I think they should be fired. There's no funder to help you. They've been indicted 6 times. Anybody who recommends them is like, are you kidding me? Really? It's like LifeLock. They've been indicted 6 times as well, $100 million. $2 million bond. So what? Analytical carries a $5 million bond. Here's a company that charges you $25 a month, barely. They're going to analyze you for free. They're going to call you every 46 days to tell you what to do. They're going to help you with your Dun & Bradstreet experience and Trends and Equifax. Why not? They have an app coming out as well. So you could actually play the game to learn to win if you want to win the game of business. I endorse them 100% because they help people every day. The goal is to really help people, give them the full blueprint, not pieces of it. Okay. And that's all I see people out there doing pieces. Register is very simple. Here we have registered for different classes. There's a paid class every Saturday in rotation. It's basically a specialty class, no problem. And what I like is goodies. You like goodies yet? Division process. Every goodie should be a division because it has liability. We don't have to bring the pain home to your family or you. What do we do? Simple. All right. You can spend the whole day with me called Spend the Day with Ray on Saturday. What do we do? It's Stock Kit this Saturday. Stock Kit is this Saturday. Okay. Every class is $499. Unless you're in coaching, then it's free. Okay. But I have a typo. Isn't that terrible? It says $199 today. I got to honor that. So do it right away. It's very simple to do. In $199, you're in the Stock Kit class on Saturday for 2 hours of me. It's a now. It's in the link tree too. Now. Tomorrow, I'm going to change it to the $499 it was supposed to be. I made a mistake. So guess let's play my way. Actually, I did it on purpose because I want you to get in that damn Stock Kit class. Repackage you now. All right. Connect your dots like Humpty Dumpty. If we use checkbook money, all right, blueprint loan, you're going to buy a lifetime income. Do you understand lifetime income? This income is a fixed asset forever, so you build a legacy. It will be a fourplex, an apartment complex. It'll be a Wendy's restaurant. It'll be a storage unit. Got it so far? If you want me to build you 25,000 in credit, it's very simple. I'll do that in my dashboard, and I'll actually add you to history of mine, and I'll build you a credit card off my credit, no problem. When I build you up and away, I'll ask for separate billing. So 25 normally is what about today is discounted literally for President's Day for $12.99. Now, they don't know this. If you did it today, I'm going to give you 50 for the fun of it. If that's today, not tomorrow, don't ever ask again because that's ridiculous. I'll double the number today. All right, there's what you get to do today. There's your link tree. If you wanted 50, okay. Well, that's for you or your family or your corporation or your division process. What is this? $19.99. Okay, there it is in the link tree. If you did it today, I'm going to double the number to 100. I'm going to go a little crazy today, having some fun. 100,000 in credits, pretty simple. It's usually 10. It's discounted to what today? Very simple. We discounted you below that for $39.99. Simple. Now, if you did that today, I'm going to do it to what? 200,000 in credit. And that's kind of fun. Would you like to do that today? Now, if you did 200,000, this is really bizarre. Very simple. Of credit today. All right. I'm going to build that for $400,000 of credit if it was done today. No payments, no BS in between. That's today only. Don't ask for it again. It's President's Day. Very simple. I've incorporated 3 presidents of the United States of America. So guess what? I love that. So the goal is very simple. If you want 400, you do that now. If you don't do it in the link tree, sorry, you blew it. That's on you. I gave you an opportunity to. The Reynolds University, the first time I was ever really proud of myself. My building was 22,000 square feet, Irvine Spectrum, One Technology Drive. From there, it's very simple. I have my building in Utah, Arizona, and Texas. I'm coaching Carlson Cheech, David Delgado. There are all these people, some of the coaches coach. And I was proud of myself. I got to the point that I slowed down just a little bit. I think basically because I slowed down a little bit, God took everything I had and made me rebuild it again. Because I promised him when I was 7, I basically help people every day, almost every day of my life. That's what I've always tried to do. Simple. You like goodies yet? Every goodie is a division. I like that. Friday is my class at 3 o'clock is Pacific Standard Time. It's about analyzation. So I'm online every morning at 3:15 in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon and do my usually 4 to 6 calls during the day. I'm just having fun helping people. Would you like to play with the Godfather credit? The Godfather credit, me, simple. 60 billion over the years, simple. We play with you too. How about this? Statement of guarantee. It's in writing. It's in red ink. I guarantee in writing exactly what I say I do. As long as you don't jack up your cards and apply during the program, it's going to be guaranteed for you. You screw up my program, I'm going to bill you for the wrapper rescore because you screwed it up. Don't ask me to pay that fee too. Here I am in the coma. Kind of sucks. Ruined my whole day. What would you do in a coma? You hear everything everybody's saying that day and you can't move. I didn't know if I was in a dream or a vision. I have no idea. We took the yacht out the night before, July 4th, 2009. Next day, I'm in a coma. My life got stolen. The nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. I got a choice to come back and or stay in peace. I said, go back. So in my life, I've been fighting through hell. I moved 24 times by the time 11 and a half years old with a lot of crappy people. Watts, Torrance, Long Beach, and all the goodies. I've been shot 3 times and knifed 6 times. I don't give up. My wife and I going, I should have been dead a long time ago, but I'm not. What do? Very simple. We fight through the pain. We don't ever give up. Only quitters give up. There's me, 1981. Very simple to do. Today, I'd like you to change your driver's license, insurance registration to a mailing address. Would you do that for me, please? Quick, don't tell anybody where you live. That's kind of dumb. Sorry to say, but it's true. We get to play my way for a while. I like my way, don't you? We don't bring the pain. We're home. Now, the Lamborghini, every Lamborghini is a division. I'm not dumb enough to put in my name. That'd be kind of dumb because they're going to sue me. If they sue me, they'd start to sue everybody I got. It's a division. I can disconnect, I say incorporate and throw the sucker away. That's what I get to do. I hit another one and another one. So why not get another car? 21 cars in the car collection, having fun at the time. Okay. What if I analyze you right now, today, analyze you? I can tell you exactly what to do next. What if I put you in a rapid refresh? That's why I put you to score up and away, by the way. What do? There it is again. Every rapid rescore, every refresh, if it's done and you do something you're told to do, you're guaranteed to push you 750, guaranteed, okay, in writing. So that means basically it's about $400, $500 for it. We give you about $5,000 in credit. Now, if you did the $1,000 expedite one, you get basically $10,000 in credit. So you want it done slow or expedite, it's going to be up to you. It's up to you today, now. If you want to play, take a picture. This is exactly what it does. See, I wrote the rules and tools for T.R. Debbie and Ken Yarborough. Okay, not only I'm old school, current school, and future school, because I read the rules and I consult to this day. We play my way. Now, usually a 750 score is about 90 days. The team wants me to tell you 9 months or less because you don't follow through all the time. If I charge you $1,000 a day and they rebuild your credit for free, we don't do repair. We're going to verify, make sure everything's accurate and verifiable. The paralegals will help you for 9 months. Their rapid rescore is free. It's $1,000. And what I'm going to do? Simple. I want to give you 10,000 credit back, 10 times your investment. I want you to be a certified CFO for you and your family and your corporation too. There's in the link tree. Do it now. If you have an LLC or C Corp, whatever you got today, let me add the credit refile sort. The Spirit and Treasure and Equifax, the reports I set up the dashboard in 87, by the way. Let's play my way. For about $2,000, I build you $25,000 credit, about 10 times your investment. Kind of fun if you want to play my way, but it's up to you. There's in the link tree too. So what do we do today? I created a daisy chain of credit in 1989, by the way. Also, same year, I created what's called assignment of mortgage. I created a lot of forms out there over the years to help people. These don't fluctuate. Would you like 9 sisters? Let me know. So you could actually build $1 million of credit in less than a year if you want to. $1 million of credit, okay? But again, it's going to be up to you as we play the game. An American Express card, they're a pain in the ass set. Anybody who says a card more than 100,000, they can use it right away, it's BS. American Express always puts you through review after the first 25,000, and you want to get up to 100,000. So they're posting 950. That's crap. It's a lie. It's false advertising, by the way. U.S. Supreme Court. They deemed an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC as a what? Division what? If we had a division for Bitcoin, crypto, stock, gold, silver, and auto income, we'd have the what? You have 100,000 a month. But the division does the business, not you and using your tax return. That's ridiculous, using taxable income to do anything. Kind of sucks. What do we get to do? We play my way. Okay. So if we play my way, that's what we're going to do. Now, a division, it's not easy. We're going to set it up into a corporation or LLC. I'm going to add history to it, builds credit right away. If you don't let me add history, do it on your own. Okay. You'll never build history to it all. It all gets stuck. So what do? If I build the division, it's about $1,000 each. They're expensive. But today, if you did it, because it's what? President's Day, I'm not going to charge $1,000 per. I'm going to give you 3 for the $1,000. That'll help you build $1 million of credit if you want to. 6. We got 9 and we got 12. I'd like you to have 18, but it's in the link tree. So link tree, do it now. This is the discount for President's Day. Call the office now. You want it tomorrow? Forget it. The President's Day is not tomorrow. There's your future. I told you to take a picture earlier. Did you do that? I hope you did. What do we get to do? We get to play my way. $25,000 in an escrow. Laundromat, dry clean, car wash. 3 people plus me. I facilitate the escrow. And what you're guaranteed up to $3,200 a month. You own a piece. You own a piece. We're not partners in that. You just own your piece of that escrow. That's it. The bill gets paid. Escrow management company manages it and gives you the leftover. About $3,200 a month. Is that okay? That's forever, by the way. You're building a legacy. 50 would be 5,600. 75 could be 7,500. So if I build you the credit to finance it anyway, what does it cost you? Nothing really. 100,000, that's 9,620. What income do you want to the corporation? To absorb the money, borrow money is not taxable. Corporations don't pay tax, so they're profitable, and you get a little paycheck and offset your taxes with your house payment. That's kind of easy. What do you think? We play. There's your future again and again. What do we do? My way. I love the cars because I was bored. I bought cars all the time from auctions. It was good too. I ordered them all the time. That's the ultimate goal. That's that 1,013 divisions to play the game of business. So today it's your turn if you want to play. Your turn if you want. What does this mean is your turn? Okay. We would play the game to win. Now, if I blueprint you, it's an hour, at least you and your partner of life. I got to know about past, present, and future. That's just me. Blueprint calls about $3,000. Okay. All right. With both of you, we discounted to 2 today because it's President's Day. It's 1. It was done today. Now. If it's not done right away, tomorrow you'll pay the normal price because you didn't do it today. I'm going to say you blew it. That's on you. Opportunities on there. Procrastination is a killer of a dream. We get to play my way. Now, I want you to call literally 800-254-9506. I want you to play with one of the specialists and let them write it up for you too. They'll talk to you to make a friend, make a buck, because I want them to get to know you, get to know us as well. That's the goal. If we play. So we look behind the screen every day. And what do? It's very simple today. Okay. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. So let's understand. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I'm a pastor in California, licensed, but I make mistakes every day. I try to do my best, let God do the rest. So what do? We stay safe, we stay strong, we do our best, so we let God do the rest. That's simple. So for me, it's God, family, money. I'm online twice a day, Monday through Friday, and 6 times on Saturday to hold your hand. You buy my book, any of my 67 books, I'm going to read it to you. I want to make sure you don't get stuck. Because I think getting stuck sucks, to be honest with you. I think it's frustrating. So today we have the ability to change our lives right away. Can you go get Nick? Okay, I don't think he realized we were at the end of this. Okay, so what do we get to do? So you have a question, okay? ECATS, how you doing? You're in my prayers every day. The ultimate goal is how do we play the game to win? The ultimate goal is to play and win. All I know is I can get you to millionaire status. And if you want to do it, multiply that, you get to 5 million to 10 million. That's going to be up to you. I got 39 billionaires over the last 50 years. I had 39 millionaire clients over the years. And I incorporate for rich and famous all the time and the normal people as well. I'm the largest registered agent in the world. I sold more corps than anybody on this planet. So if you want to basically hold your hand, and I'll hold your hand every step of the way, we'll get you through Pass Go. So at the end of the day, share the live, get all the goodies free that are downloaded. And from there, let me help you help yourself. And guess what we can do? Connect the dots. So remember, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.